5. Super secret places that make a woman beg for you to touch her. Have you ever wondered how to touch a woman to make her fall in love with you for real, without forcing it, without games, and without looking desperate? Most men make a huge mistake. When trying to impress a woman with exaggerated actions or too obvious touches, when in reality, there are specific spots on a woman's body that, when touched the right way, create such intense tension that it makes a woman beg for you to touch her more and more. And the best part, these spots are so discreet and secret that most people don't even realize the power they hold. In this video, I'm going to reveal the 5 super secret places that trigger her deepest desires, awakening not just physical attraction, but also a powerful emotional connection. Knowing how to touch a woman to excite her is a true art. And once you learn the right ways to touch a woman, you'll discover how to ignite that spark that makes her feel that only you know exactly what she needs. These touches are the secrets behind how to conquer a woman, how to make a woman love you, and most importantly, how to seduce a woman in a way she'll never forget. I'll show you the best places to touch a woman, those places where women want to be touched, even if they don't say it directly. And when you do it the right way, with confidence and intention, you'll see for yourself how these touches make a woman beg for you to touch her again and again. So, if you really want to understand how to touch a woman the way it really works, and not only that, but how to seduce a woman, with subtle, precise, and extremely effective touches, stick with me until the end, because by the end of this video, you won't just know where women like to be touched, but you'll master the art of how to charm, seduce, and conquer with intelligence and sensitivity. And if you're already curious about what's coming, next leave a comment below. I want to learn how to touch the right way. I'll know you're one of us and ready to go beyond the basics. Let's go. The inner arm, a place you'll never forget. My friend, pay attention because this tip is gold. The inner part of her arm, right near the elbow, is one of the most sensitive spots you can touch, and believe me, if you do it the right way, she'll never forget you. It may seem trivial, but this touch has an incredible power. Seriously. The trick is to be very delicate, you know? No rushing in or trying to show off. It's a soft, confident touch that shows you're there, present, enjoying the moment with her. A gentle caress on this area creates such an intimate and special feeling that she'll even feel her heart race without quite understanding why. And the best part, when you hit the right intensity, not too strong, not too weak, she'll feel cared for, desired, without that annoying rush or pressure. This creates a pleasant tension, a desire to stay closer, and also builds an emotional connection that truly marks her. It's the kind of touch that makes her feel unique, important, and desired, and makes her want more and more without even realizing it. So, if you really want to make a difference, forget about the obvious things everyone does, and start mastering these details that show you're different. Because at the end of the day, it's this type of touch that makes her fall in love with you in an intense and genuine way. Trust me, the inner part of the arm is a secret weapon that few men know how to use. But now, you do. The neck, the first place she wants to be touched. My friend, let me tell you a secret. If there's one place that makes any woman melt, quickly, it's the neck. Seriously, it's like a magic button. And the best part is, you don't even need to do anything exaggerated for it to work. A soft touch at the base of her neck, or right near her nape, is enough to make her shiver all over and start looking at you differently. The secret here is to be subtle, you know? Don't rush in and grab her. Think light, delicate, like a soft kiss, a gentle brush of lips, or even a slight sigh in her ear. This creates a delicious tension that she feels on her skin without even understanding exactly what's happening. And, oh, no rushing. Go at your own pace, calmly, and, as she relaxes, you can slowly increase the intensity, but always with that touch of care, as if you're valuing every inch of her. Women love this kind of affection that's soft, but at the same time has that intense energy behind it. You know? It makes her feel special, desired, protected, all at once. When you touch her neck the right way, you create a connection that goes beyond the physical. It's as if you're touching her soul too. And believe me, if you get this touch right, she'll start wanting to get closer and closer to you because she'll feel that what's happening between you two is much more than just attraction. So my friend, if you want to make her fall in love, take this tip and use it with care, because the neck is the beginning of everything. The area between the ribs and the waist, the secret intimacy zone. My love, if you want to know how to touch a woman to make her fall in love with you, you need to understand that there's a powerful secret that few men explore: the space between her ribs and waist. This is one of the best places to touch a woman and create a deep connection that goes far beyond the physical. When you learn how to touch a woman with care, confidence, and intention in this special area, you activate something within her that mixes desire, security, and emotion. This touch shows that you care, that you desire her in a special way, and that's exactly how to make a woman truly love you. You know that delicious shiver she feels without even realizing it? That's you showing that you know how to touch a woman to excite her without being obvious. Just guiding the energy between you both with calm and presence. These small gestures answer the question of how to seduce a woman and make her someone who will want to stay even closer to you. The area between the ribs and waist is one of the places where women want to be touched, but you need to know how to do it right. With sensitivity, presence, and that subtle firmness that shows you know exactly what you're doing. By understanding how to touch a woman to excite her, you set yourself apart from all other men and awaken something in her that is both physical and emotional at the same time. And that, my dear, is the essence of seduction. These ways of touching a woman create not just desire but also admiration and emotional surrender. If you want to master the art of truly winning a woman over, start here. Explore that space between her ribs and waist with patience, creating an atmosphere of intimacy and silent desire, showing that you understand where women like to be touched and know how to use that to create an irresistible connection. When you touch a woman this way, with care, security, and desire, you're not just touching her body, you're caressing her soul. And that's exactly how to seduce a woman in a way she'll never forget. The lobe of the ear, the most intimate and secretly attractive spot. My love, pay attention, because what I'm about to tell you is pure gold. If you really want to make a woman go crazy for you, feel that delicious tension in the air, and create a connection she'll never forget, then you need to learn to use the power that exists in her earlobe. Seriously, I'm not exaggerating. This tiny part of her body, which most people overlook, is actually a ticking time bomb of desire waiting to explode in your hands. When you approach it gently, without rushing, with that light touch, as if you don't want anything but actually want everything, she feels on her skin that you're different, that you have something most guys don't even imagine. It's not about licking or biting any old way, for God's sake, don't ruin the magic. It's something subtle, a soft kiss, a warm breath, a gentle nibble at the right moment, a natural approach that makes her not even realize she's falling under your spell. But she is. And you know what's even more amazing? This kind of touch on the earlobe doesn't just activate her body, it activates her soul, creating that delicious sensation that between you two, there's an inexplicable chemistry. Something far beyond the physical. And that's exactly what makes her open up, surrender, and fall in love without even realizing it. Women notice the details, my dear, and when you show that you know where and how to touch, in a loving, intimate, yet desire-filled way, she feels that you're not just there to use her body, but to truly connect, to get to know every inch of her as if she were unique, and that's simply irresistible to a woman. So imagine, you get close, Give that light kiss on her ear. Feel her shiver all over. See her gaze change, become more intense, more surrendered. And all of this just because you knew how to touch the right way, in the right place, at the right time. It's not magic, it's connection. And I'm telling you, my dear, if you master this art, if you learn how to play this game of subtlety mixed with intensity, you'll be unforgettable to her. And no matter how hard she tries to resist, because a woman feels it in her body and soul when a man knows how to create this type of intimacy, and it doesn't fade easily. On the contrary, it stays in her memory, in her heart, on her skin. She'll remember you every time someone gets close to her ear and doesn't know how to do even half of what you did. And guess what? It's you she'll want again. So trust me. Take it slow. Be subtle. Have that touch full of hidden intention behind an almost innocent gentleness, and you'll see how this simple gesture will open doors you never imagined. The earlobe is your secret shortcut to her desire, her affection, the most delicious intimacy that exists. Now it's just about using it with intelligence, my dear, because this key is literally at the tip of your fingers. And if you use it right, she'll want to stay locked in your embrace forever, the waist. The place where she feels protected and desired. Her waist is one of the best places to touch a woman when your goal is to create a connection that goes beyond the physical. And understanding how to touch a woman to make her fall in love with you starts right there, at that point where she feels protected, desired, and deeply connected. When you hold her waist with a gentle yet firm grip, showing confidence and presence, you're saying with your touch everything that words can't express. That you're there, attentive, willing to offer more than just desire. You want connection, surrender, and real emotion, and that is the essence of how to win a woman's heart authentically. This touch conveys confidence, creates a powerful emotional space, and awakens the feeling in her that she is being cared for, while also being gently provoked. A balance that women absolutely love. This is one of the ways of touching a woman that really works because it accesses an intimate, symbolic space full of meaning, where tension naturally builds. You're not just discovering where women like to be touched, you're creating an experience that activates desire, emotion, and a bond that can transform into something unforgettable. By touching her waist with intention, slowly, firmly, and tenderly, you master the art of how to touch a woman to excite her. Because that's where the touch goes beyond the physical and becomes emotional. You create an atmosphere where she feels you know exactly how to seduce a woman, with calm, presence, and mastery over your own gestures. And that, my friend, is the direct path to making a woman love you, because she will feel that you understand the signs, respect the boundaries, and at the same time, know how to intensify the attraction. This touch is not just a physical provocation. It is a silent dance between the body and the soul, and that's why it's so effective when it comes to how to seduce a woman for real. When you understand how to touch a woman with this blend of desire and care, everything changes. She will open up emotionally, long for your presence, and feel deeply attracted to you. It is in this simple yet intention-filled touch that continuous desire, lasting memories, and her willingness to surrender are born. If you truly want to learn how to touch a woman to excite her, how to touch a woman to make her fall in love with you, and win not just her body, but her heart, start with the waist, the place where she feels safe, desired, and emotionally connected to you in a way that no other part of her body can provide. This is where true seduction begins, with a simple gesture that has the power to awaken a deep, lasting, and unforgettable passion. So my brother, now you know. These 5 super secret places that make a woman beg for you to touch her are the key to creating a connection that goes far beyond the physical. When you understand how to touch a woman to make her fall in love with you, everything changes. You stop being just another guy and become the man she can't get out of her head. Knowing how to touch a woman in the right way, soft and intense, at the same time, is what separates the average men from those who master the art of seduction. Remember, it's not just about the physical touch. It's about transmitting confidence, desire, and emotion with every gesture, making her feel she's in the hands of someone who truly knows how to win a woman over and how to seduce a woman authentically. By using the best places to touch a woman, in the spots where women want to be touched, and mastering these ways of touching a woman, you'll realize the power you have to create desire, fascination, and true love. And the most incredible thing, when done right, these touches make a woman beg for you to touch her again, and again, and again, because she will feel alive, desired, and completely connected to you. If you apply everything you've learned here about how to touch a woman to excite her, how to make a woman love you, and how to seduce a woman, you'll discover that winning her over is not about luck, but about knowing how to create strong emotions naturally. So tell me in the comments, which of these places will you use first? I'd love to know which strategy you'll put into practice. And if you want more powerful tips on how to seduce a woman, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell, because there's still a lot of secret content coming your way.